Do you remember the days when lifting your grandchild felt easy, or when getting up from your favorite armchair didn't take effort? If lately you've been feeling a little weaker, slower, or just not quite yourself, I want you to know this: you are not alone, and you are not powerless. Losing muscle after the age of 60 is natural, but it is not something you have to accept. In fact, the foods you eat every day can either speed up that loss or help you turn it around completely. Today, we're going to talk about 12 powerful foods that can help you rebuild strength, feel more energized, and live with confidence again. These are foods that are not only rich in the nutrients your muscles need, but also affordable, easy to find, and simple to prepare. And the ninth food in this list made a real difference in my own father's health when he struggled with muscle loss in his 70s. So stick with me. You'll learn exactly what to eat, how much, and why it works. This is not about fads or fancy supplements. This is about getting strong again with the help of real food, real science, and real wisdom. Let's get started. Food. Number 1, peanuts. Yes, the same humble peanut that you may have enjoyed at baseball games or in a classic peanut butter and jelly sandwich. What makes peanuts so special for people over 60 is their powerful combination of protein, healthy fats, and calories. Just 100 grams of peanuts contain between 20 and 23 grams of protein, which is surprisingly close to the amount found in many types of meat. On top of that, they are high in calories, between 400 and 500 per 100 grams, which can be incredibly helpful if you are underweight or recovering from illness. Peanuts are also affordable and easy to keep in your pantry. You can enjoy them roasted, blended into a smoothie with banana, or even sprinkled on top of oatmeal or salads. They are especially useful for people who may not have a strong appetite because even a small amount gives your body a lot of what it needs. Just one note: if you are watching your calorie intake, be mindful of portion sizes. But overall, peanuts are a small food with a big impact and an excellent way to begin rebuilding your strength from the inside out. Food number 2, quinoa. Quinoa is a small, seed-like grain that's packed with nutrition, and it is especially helpful for older adults who are trying to build or maintain muscle. One of the most powerful things about quinoa is that it is a complete protein, which means it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair and grow muscle tissue. In just 100 grams of cooked quinoa, you get around 5 grams of protein, along with plenty of fiber, magnesium, and phosphorus. It is also very gentle on digestion and has a low glycemic index, which is important for those managing blood sugar levels. What makes quinoa even more valuable is its flexibility. You can use it as a substitute for rice, mix it into soups or salads, or even cook it into a warm breakfast bowl with cinnamon and fruit. If you've never tried quinoa before, this might be a great time to start. It is light, nutritious, and one of the easiest plant-based proteins to absorb. So if you're looking to make one small change with a big payoff, adding quinoa to your meals is a smart and simple step. Food number 3, chicken breast. This is one of the leanest and most efficient sources of protein you can add to your meals. In just 100 grams of cooked chicken breast, you get about 30 grams of high-quality protein. That is more than half of what many older adults need in a single meal to support muscle maintenance and growth. What sets chicken breast apart from other parts of the chicken, like thighs or wings, is that it contains very little fat, especially saturated fat, which can be a concern for those managing cholesterol or heart health. It is also easy to cook, affordable, and versatile. You can grill it, bake it, dice it into a salad, or shred it into a soup. Even having one portion a day, whether at lunch or dinner, can make a noticeable difference in how strong and energized you feel. If you're someone who struggles to hit your daily protein target, this one simple addition can move the needle in the right direction. And remember, when it comes to muscle, Consistency matters more than perfection. Adding lean chicken breast into your weekly routine is a powerful, practical way to support your body, especially after 60. Foods number 4, eggs. Each egg contains around 6 grams of high-quality protein, along with important nutrients like vitamin D, choline, and B vitamins, which support both muscle and brain health. What makes eggs especially helpful for people over 60 is that they're easy to chew, easy to digest, and quick to prepare. Whether you like them scrambled, boiled, poached, or made into an omelet, they fit easily into just about any meal. If you make an omelet with 3 to 5 eggs, you are giving your body the same amount of protein as a full serving of chicken breast. That's a powerful way to start your day. For years, people worried about eggs because of cholesterol. But research has now shown that for most people, dietary cholesterol does not raise blood cholesterol in a harmful way. Unless your doctor has told you otherwise, eggs are not only safe, they're incredibly beneficial. They're also perfect for breakfast, lunch, or even a light dinner. And if you're short on time or energy, eggs can be your go-to option for a meal that supports strength, energy, and recovery. Food number 5, cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is a soft, fresh cheese that is low in fat, high in protein, and very easy to digest, especially for older adults. In just 100 grams, you can get around 10 grams of high-quality protein, along with calcium and other minerals that support bone health and muscle strength. It is especially helpful as a light snack, a breakfast option, or even a bedtime meal, since it is slow digesting and can help your muscles recover while you sleep. You can spread cottage cheese on whole grain toast, mix it with fruit, or stir it into oatmeal. And if you are lactose intolerant, don't worry. Lactose-free versions are now widely available in many stores. What makes cottage cheese so practical is that it requires no cooking, stores well in the fridge, and fits into both weight gain and weight control plans, depending on how you use it. If you are looking for a soft, simple, and nourishing way to boost your protein intake, cottage cheese is a great food to keep in your kitchen. Food number 6, lean beef. From Sunday pot roast to backyard barbecues, beef has been a source of strength and comfort for generations. But as we age, it becomes even more important to choose the right cuts of beef, those that give us the most protein without the extra fat. Lean beef, especially cuts like sirloin, eye of round, or tenderloin, is one of the richest sources of complete animal protein, delivering around 25 to 28 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's more than enough to support muscle repair, immune function, and energy levels, especially for those over 60 whose protein needs are often higher than when they were younger. Beef is also rich in iron and zinc, 2 minerals that are essential for keeping your muscles oxygenated and your immune system strong. Iron helps your red blood cells deliver oxygen to working muscles, which becomes more important as we age and physical stamina begins to decline. Zinc supports recovery, wound healing, and even hormone balance, all key to maintaining muscle mass and strength. Now, not all beef is created equal. Fatty cuts like ribeye or brisket may be delicious, but they also come with higher levels of saturated fat, which can affect heart health if eaten too often. Instead, go for leaner cuts and try grilling, baking, or slow cooking with minimal oil. You can also trim visible fat before cooking to make it even healthier. If you prefer ground beef, look for labels that say 90% lean or higher. One of the great things about lean beef is how satisfying it is. It can be the centerpiece of your lunch or dinner, paired with vegetables, quinoa, or beans for a balanced, high-protein meal. Even having lean beef 2 or 3 times per week can make a noticeable difference in your muscle tone, energy, and confidence, without needing supplements or complicated meal plans. Of course, if you have special dietary restrictions or health conditions, Always check with your doctor or dietitian before making changes. But for many older adults, including lean beef in the weekly routine is a smart, delicious way to stay strong. It's food that connects us to tradition while also fueling a stronger future. Food. Number 7, Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is different from regular yogurt because it goes through a straining process that removes much of the liquid whey, lactose, and sugar. What's left is a thicker, creamier yogurt that's packed with twice the protein of regular yogurt, about 8 to 10 grams per 100 grams, depending on the brand. But the benefits don't stop at protein. Greek yogurt is also an excellent source of calcium, which is essential for keeping your bones strong as you age. As we grow older, the risk of fractures increases, especially in the hips and spine. By eating calcium rich foods like Greek yogurt, you support both your bones and your muscles at the same time. Now, here's something that many people don't realize. Greek yogurt also contains probiotics, which are live beneficial bacteria that support gut health. As we age, our digestive systems can become less efficient at absorbing nutrients, including the protein and vitamins needed for muscle repair. Probiotics help keep your digestive tract in balance, making it easier for your body to break down food and absorb the nutrients you eat. This means that when you eat Greek yogurt regularly, you're not just feeding your muscles, you're helping your entire body make better use of your meals. If you've experienced bloating, gas, or irregular digestion, Greek yogurt can often help restore balance over time. It's also a smart choice for those with sensitive stomachs, since many varieties are lower in lactose than regular milk. You can enjoy Greek yogurt as part of your breakfast, mixed with fruit and a sprinkle of oats or nuts, or even as a snack between meals to help maintain energy and muscle function throughout the day. There are also unsweetened and low-fat options, which allow you to keep your sugar and fat intake in check without sacrificing protein. For an even bigger boost, try stirring in a spoonful of peanut butter or a handful of chia seeds. Simple, nourishing, and incredibly versatile, Greek yogurt is one of the easiest ways to support your strength, gut health, and overall vitality. And if it's not already in your fridge, now might be the perfect time to add it to your grocery list. Food. Number 8, sardines. Sardines are one of the most underrated superfoods, especially for older adults who are looking to build strength, protect their heart, and improve joint health. In just 100 grams of sardines, you get about 25 grams of protein, which is right up there with chicken and lean beef. That alone makes sardines a powerful food for maintaining and gaining muscle after the age of 60. But the benefits don't stop with protein. Sardines are also incredibly rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation in the body. As we age, many people experience more aches, stiffness, and joint pain, often caused by low-grade inflammation. Omega-3s support healthy joints, reduce muscle soreness, and even improve heart health by lowering blood pressure and cholesterol. In fact, just one serving of sardines provides about 1.5 to 2 grams of omega-3 fats, which is the recommended daily amount for most adults. Sardines are also packed with vitamin D, calcium, and B vitamins, all of which are crucial for maintaining energy, bone strength, and a healthy nervous system. What's truly special about sardines is how accessible they are. You can buy them canned, fresh, or frozen, and they are usually much more affordable than other types of fish like salmon or tuna. Canned Quinoa sardines in particular are convenient because they are shelf stable and ready to eat with no preparation required. Just open the can, drain the excess oil or water, and add them to toast, salads, or a plate of whole grain crackers. They make an easy lunch, snack, or even a simple dinner when paired with vegetables or beans. Now, one thing to be aware of is the sodium content in canned sardines. If you are watching your salt intake due to high blood pressure, choose versions that are labeled low sodium, or rinse the sardines under water before eating. That can help reduce the salt without losing the benefits. Sardines are especially great for people who may not eat a lot of red meat or dairy because they provide both protein and calcium in one compact source. And because they are eaten whole, bones and all, they deliver a form of calcium that is very easy for the body to absorb. So, whether you're recovering from weakness, dealing with joint pain, or just want a quick, high-protein meal without the fuss, sardines are a smart and simple choice. They may be small, but they're mighty, and your muscles will thank you for adding them to your weekly routine. Food number 9, milk. For decades, milk was a staple in most American households. You probably remember drinking a cold glass with breakfast, pouring it over cereal, or warming it up before bed. But in more recent years, many people have been told that milk is unhealthy or even inflammatory. So what's the truth? The truth is, for most people, milk is a highly nutritious and beneficial food, especially as we age. One glass of milk, about 200 milliliters or just under 1 cup, provides around 6 grams of high-quality protein, along with calcium, vitamin D, potassium, and other essential nutrients that support bone health, muscle repair, and hydration. That protein helps your body repair muscles after activity, prevent further loss, and support your immune system. Calcium and vitamin D help prevent osteoporosis and keep your bones strong enough to support your muscles as you move through your day. Now, it is true that some people do have lactose intolerance, which means their bodies have difficulty digesting the natural sugar in milk. Symptoms may include bloating, gas, or stomach discomfort, but today there are many lactose-free milk options available at most grocery stores, which offer all the benefits of milk without the digestive issues. There's also plant-based milk fortified with protein and calcium, such as soy milk or pea milk, which can be great alternatives for those with dietary restrictions. There's another concern some people have, that humans are the only species to drink milk into adulthood or to consume milk from another species. While that is technically true, it's not a reason to avoid it. Humans also drive cars, cook food, and use smartphones, things no other species does. The point is, evolution has allowed us to adapt, and milk is one of those adaptations that benefits us, especially later in life. If you used to drink milk and stopped based on something you read or heard, but you never had any issues, consider reintroducing it, especially if you are trying to build strength. Whether you drink it straight, add it to smoothies, or use it in cooking, milk can be a gentle, familiar, and deeply nourishing way to support your body. For those looking to gain muscle, protect bone density, and maintain a healthy weight, milk is still one of the most accessible and effective foods available. As always, if you have a medical condition or food allergy, check with your healthcare provider first, but for the majority of older adults, milk is not something to fear. It's something to embrace as part of a strong and balanced diet. Food number 10, spinach. Many of us remember the cartoon character Popeye, who would pop open a can of spinach and instantly grow big, powerful muscles. While that might have been a fun exaggeration, there's actually some real science behind it. Spinach is packed with nutrients that are especially important for older adults. In terms of protein, it may not seem like much, only about 3 grams of protein per 100 grams of cooked spinach. But spinach's value goes far beyond protein alone. It's loaded with iron, which helps your body produce healthy red blood cells that carry oxygen to your muscles. Without enough iron, you may feel tired, weak, or even dizzy, especially after physical activity. That's why iron-rich foods like spinach are so essential if you want to stay active and energized. Spinach is also a great source of calcium, magnesium, potassium, and vitamins A and C. These nutrients support everything from bone strength and muscle contraction to immune function and healthy skin. In fact, magnesium plays a direct role in helping your muscles relax after they contract, which is crucial for preventing cramps and supporting recovery after movement or exercise. Another reason to love spinach is how easy it is to add into your meals. You can saute it with garlic as a side dish, stir it into scrambled eggs or soups, blend it into a smoothie, or mix it with quinoa or brown rice for a hearty lunch. It cooks down quickly and takes on the flavor of whatever you pair it with, making it a flexible and tasty way to boost your nutrient intake. And for those who don't love the texture of cooked spinach, baby spinach leaves can be eaten raw in salads or sandwiches, offering all the benefits with a crisp, mild flavor. Spinach is also very low in calories, which makes it ideal for those who are trying to build lean muscle without gaining excess weight. It supports muscle health, bone strength, and overall vitality, all from a food you can grow in your own backyard or pick up fresh or frozen from any grocery store. So while it may not give you instant muscles like Popeye, spinach is absolutely one of the most powerful vegetables you can put on your plate and a smart, simple choice for staying strong after 60. Food number 11, chickpeas. These little legumes have been a staple in Middle Eastern and Mediterranean diets for centuries, and for good reason. They are rich in plant-based protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals that support strength, energy, and overall well-being, especially as we age. In just 100 grams of cooked chickpeas, you get about 9 to 10 grams of protein, which makes them one of the best vegetarian sources of protein available. But chickpeas offer more than just muscle-building power. They are also loaded with fiber, which supports healthy digestion and helps control blood sugar levels. This is especially important for older adults who may be managing diabetes or prediabetes, as chickpeas release energy slowly, helping you stay full and steady throughout the day. Chickpeas are also a great source of iron, zinc, magnesium, and B vitamins, nutrients that are essential for maintaining muscle function, supporting your nervous system, and reducing fatigue. When paired with foods rich in vitamin C, like lemon juice or tomatoes, the iron in chickpeas becomes even easier for your body to absorb. That's why traditional dishes like hummus, with its blend of chickpeas, lemon, and olive oil, are not only delicious but deeply nourishing. One of the best things about chickpeas is how easy they are to include in your meals. You can buy them canned, dried, or pre-cooked, and use them in everything from soups and stews to salads, curries, or roasted snacks. You can mash them into a spread, form them into patties, or simply toss them with olive oil and herbs for a quick side dish. They're incredibly flexible and pair well with a wide range of flavors. Chickpeas are also a great option for those who are trying to cut back on meat without sacrificing protein. And because they're shelf stable and affordable, they're a smart choice for anyone living on a fixed income or in a rural area with limited grocery access. Whether you're vegetarian, flexitarian, or simply looking for a new way to fuel your body, chickpeas are a nutrient-rich ally in your journey towards strength and wellness. They may be small, but they are packed with the building blocks your body needs to stay strong after 60, all in a comforting, familiar form you can enjoy any day of the week. Food number 12, beans. Whether you prefer black beans, pinto beans, navy beans, or kidney beans, these humble legumes are some of the most affordable, accessible, and nutritious foods you can eat, especially after the age of 60. In just 100 grams of cooked beans, you'll get between 5 and 7 grams of protein, plus a rich supply of fiber, complex carbohydrates, and essential vitamins and minerals. Beans are particularly powerful for maintaining strength because they don't just help build muscle, they support your overall health in multiple ways. First, beans are full of fiber, which helps to keep your digestion regular and your gut microbiome balanced. A healthy gut plays a major role in nutrient absorption, meaning you get more value from the food you eat. This becomes even more important with age, as the digestive system can become less efficient. Second, beans are rich in iron, magnesium, folate, and B vitamins, which support energy production, oxygen circulation, and nerve function, all of which directly impact how strong and steady you feel day to day. They also have a low glycemic index, which means they release sugar slowly into your bloodstream, helping to stabilize energy and mood throughout the day. One of the best things about beans is how versatile and easy to prepare they are. You can cook them in a pressure cooker or slow cooker, buy them canned and rinse them, or even blend them into dips and spreads. They make a hearty addition to soups, salads, tacos, casseroles, or rice dishes. In fact, the classic pairing of beans and rice creates a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids, something that's especially helpful if you eat mostly plant based meals. For many cultures, including Latin American, African American, and Southern traditions, beans are more than food. They are a symbol of family, resilience, and nourishment. Including them regularly in your meals isn't just smart nutrition. It's part of a deep, living tradition of strength through simplicity. And for those watching their grocery budget, beans offer one of the most cost effective sources of protein available, making them an excellent daily choice. So if you're looking to maintain strength, improve digestion, and feel fuller longer, don't underestimate the power of a simple bowl of beans. They may be humble, but they are truly one of nature's best gifts for staying strong and well into your golden years. Now that we've walked through all 12 powerful foods, let's take a moment to bring it all together. As we get older, maintaining muscle is not just about looking strong. It's about feeling strong, staying independent, and being able to do the things that bring us joy. Whether that's playing with your grandkids, tending your garden, cooking your favorite meals, or simply walking with confidence, strength is freedom. And food, real, whole food, can be one of your greatest allies. Every item on this list is more than just something to eat. It's a tool to help you protect your muscles, support your bones, fuel your energy, and care for your body in a way that is natural, affordable, and sustainable. From chicken breast to chickpeas, from Greek yogurt to spinach, these are foods you can trust. Foods that have stood the test of time and now stand ready to serve your next chapter. You don't need fancy powders or expensive supplements. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just start small. Add 1 or 2 of these foods into your regular meals this week. Aim for balance, not perfection. And remember, muscle is built not only by what you eat, but by what you do with the strength it gives you. So keep moving, keep caring for yourself, and most of all, keep believing that your strongest years can still be ahead.